there a way to turn this up? Or
You gotta have
not terrible?
Hello and welcome to the Boise State Esports Arena. We're here for some Mountain West action. It's going to take place between San Jose State University and Boise State University. For the broadcast desk, my name is Eric Desirexpotran. I'm joined by Kai Yagi, joining us from the Valorant Blue Team. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to see this game against Boise State and SJSU. It's going to be a good matchup.
So, I'm curious, do you have any expectations coming into this one? Let me center myself up a little bit more for the camera, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got to be a little biased, you know. I think our team's going to take it home. I'm hoping for a 2-0.
I mean, I noticed the shirt. You know, yeah. I got the hoodie on, so
got to represent Boise State all the way.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of biasness on this broadcast.
Yeah. I think it's also a little personal because, I mean, I've competed against these guys all the time, so I know what they're capable of and some talented players. So hope we can take home the dub.
And it's Boise State versus a pretty talented team, to say that. Last year, San Jose State University, they took the conference for the Mountain West above Boise State University, so might be vengeance on the mind today.
Right. And there's one thing I know about our team is that they're not afraid of a challenge. You know, they've played other schools that are really good. You know, I know we've played Winthrop University as well, put up a fight against them. So I think they're not afraid to put up a challenge against them. So
I mean, this year especially, we've been hearing so many good things about the Broncos and what they've been able to bring from tournaments such as Funhaver, getting into, I believe it was top 8, which is incredible considering the caliber of talent there. Showing up and taking really high standing in PEC as well. Definitely a very capable team that's stepping up here today, and we do got our picks and bans now up for maps.
Okay, looks like SJSU picked split, or bind, sorry. Bind, Haven, and the Deciders Corrode. I think Haven is actually one of our best maps for Boise State. The way we go around that map, the way we take space and take certain fights, I think that's one of our strongest maps, honestly. So,
yeah. One of the conversations I remember having with Kelsey Moser, Coach K, as we call her here in the Boise State Esports Arena, is being able to be adaptable towards any map. One of her goals was literally, we don't want to be weak at any map, so any team we face on any time of day, we can take them in their best position.
Right. I think a lot of that is just a lot of comms, communication. Looks like they're going crazy back there. Oh, man.
I'm very curious what's going on, man, because they are screaming right now.
I mean, they're hyped. They're locked in.
Yeah.
You got to be ready. Got to bring the energy. I think that's how you do it. So.
I rather them start with energy like this as opposed to just like being quiet and everything, because I feel like Valorant is such a momentum-based game, and once you have that momentum on your side, even in the pregame, apparently, it could really take you far.
Oh, for sure. I mean, bringing the energy right off the get-go, you know, it's something that's very important. You see it in pro play all the time, you know. Some teams will be down 0-5, and then all it takes is one round, someone pop off with a 4K, they bring the energy, and then boom, the tables turn. So it's a good thing that we got energy.
As we pull up our rosters, the Boise State Broncos, Griffin Applegate, Peter Middlebrun, Wyatt Morrison, Marshall Hayner, Cosmo Suter, and Austin Julian. Entire team showing up here today. They've been very flexible, all led by Coach K. Might have a little bit of a delay as we get ready for the game, but talking about the way this roster has been moving, I know Prestige, Austin hasn't always been starting for every game. Usually it's a little bit of flex going on. Daimyo's been swapped out with him quite a bit, so has Master. But when he does show up, I'm always really excited to see him because we had this trend going on in the PEC where he was closing every single game for like 4 games straight. And it does show the flexibility that this roster has, being able to swap in any member at any time.
Right, and I mean, I've gotten the opportunity to watch a lot of Austin or Prestige, and he's a very talented player. Whenever he does get the opportunity to step in, it's like the team doesn't skip a beat. You know, he's very well flexed into that team. He's able to flex on any, if not most, agent, and it's very impressive. So.
Oh, we have someone scooting in right now. The director of the program, Doc Haskell.
We do. Okay, so this is an unheard of tech pause.
Hear me.
Because BBL and NRG right now are in overtime. This is a massive match. It is so massive that SJSU and their production are glued to it. Our players are glued to it. None of the Mountain West matches have started yet because everybody wants to see how
We
this
got
is
to see
gonna
this
finish.
result.
I was literally watching it just before the stream started.
There we go. You see, it
a
was.
big game.
I walked away. It was 15-15. BBL had just tied it up again. This is just crazy, unexpected, and probably no one's watching us except maybe some parents. So until that one is over, because it's pretty insane.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that is a great match.
I mean, look at it. I mean, Griffin is locked in. This is good.
I could hear how logged in they are. They've been screaming
locked
the
in
entire
prep.
time we've been talking.
Yeah, I
It's
was
all-
wondering what that was.
It's all lock-in prep. They're doing a good job. Everybody on the San Jose side is stalling as well. So this will be a good one. The first map will be decided by who can lock in the quickest.
Yeah.
Who can recover from such a banger game, right?
Exactly. So I mean, that's just basically what we're dealing with right now. It is unexpected tech pause.
But a worthy one.
A worthy tech pause. Yeah.
Very worthy.
Exactly. Since everybody is all dialed in. Oh, except for Koss. Koss, not dialed in. Empty seat.
Is there a penalty for that? Is he going to have to run laps?
No, I mean, we could make him run laps. Who do you think, of this group, who do you think's got the fastest mile time in him?
The fastest mile time? Ooh, that's a tough one. I almost want to go with Koss.
Oh, and there's the game. There's the game that we're watching.
Oh, nice.
I think.
NRG can win it here.
Oh wow. 15, 16 energy up.
Yep.
That's just Koss. I'm saying.
NRG are defending champs.
Yep.
Champs from Champs Paris too, so they got a lot to prove this game.
BBL, unexpected qualifier.
Right.
Unless you're BBL, and then
And they've got BBL's got some young talent. They've got some shooters on that team. Brock with the Odin.
I almost want to have comms on the players right now.
You
them
don't.
commentate this game.
It is not. It's not ready for television.
I mean, look how
Oh, there
long
we go.
it is.
There we go. You can see the reactions.
Yeah.
NRG takes it. Wow, that's crazy.
Insane. Okay, tech pause over.
Thank you so much for joining us, Doc Haskell.
Yeah, thank you. Oh wow. Yeah, no, I mean, going back to the miles, I honestly got to go with Prestige. I think Prestige would have the fastest mile. I'm
Prestige
not
is
gonna
a
lie.
good one.
He,
Yeah,
I always
absolutely.
see him in the gym. You know, I'm always working over at the gym, and he's always in there. But also, I know he's done. I think it was a Spartan race.
He's done a Spartan
I'm
race?
pretty sure.
You serious?
One of those races. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was a Spartan. He did it over the summer.
Yeah, those are
But yeah.
wicked hard.
So I
man.
think I got my money on Prestige. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, honestly, I think you might have beat me out there.
I mean, Kaz is a good option too. I mean, he's a dog at Ultimate Frisbee.
Yeah.
I
He
know.
is?
Yeah, he plays, or at least
Oh.
last semester he played Ultimate Frisbee, and he's pretty good.
I don't know. There's certain names I wouldn't say. I feel like Wyatt's not one of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know a lot
Yeah.
about why it's like any athletic background.
I don't know. I've just heard his comms, and they get very brain rotty sometimes.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
no.
so I can't associate that with the good.
I don't know. I think we're all guilty of the brain rot, though. It's even spread to Val Blue. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I feel like any generation has its brain rot.
Yeah.
They just don't want to admit it.
It's getting so bad. Even Coach K's trying to brain rot a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. She's informed me from time to time some
yeah.
of the conversation going on between the players. Oh, there we go.
Oh man.
But yeah, as we finally get ready for this game, we had a good pause for a good reason, and we're finally going to get things underway. San Jose State University versus Boise State University.
Pretty much looks like almost a mirror comp, except they got a brimstone on the side of San Jose. I can't lie, I have not seen too many brimstones on Maven. We will see how that works out.
I know one of the most tried and true has been Koss on Viper.
Yeah.
From what I was hearing from Coach K, there's not many players who like to take on that agent. And Cost is just one of the naturals who kind of feels in that slot, very much enjoys the play.
Well, Viper's a very lurky agent. It's a very intel-heavy agent. You know, you're not always in the fights all the time, so it can get kind of boring.
Yeah.
And for a lot of players, you can kind of feel kind of useless sometimes. But I think Cost does a very well job of keeping space, if not gaining a lot of intel for his team. So he's very, very skilled in with Viper.
I mean, the man's been called the Clutch King. Is
Yeah.
a term that we had for him on the broadcast desk over PEC. Mostly because, like, his rookie debut, he was already getting multiple clutches back in fall.
Right.
So, incredible stuff, and I'm always happy to have him part of the team, especially in this matchup. Again, a little bit of revenge on the mind of Boise State Broncos that they face off against San Jose State. Now, game's already underway.
Looks like San Jose's contacting up a short.
Yeah, heavily stacked up in A.
We got quick flanks, guys, with the first kill.
Now coming in, first shot comes in. Skies will play him one, but Yuri with the 3K puts the Broncos onto their back. All that remains is Cost.
Wow. That was a crazy fury of trades right there. San Jose did a very, very good job of popping off with trades.
Yeah, that was a tough start right there. I mean, the full stack going towards A, you had multiple angles for the Broncos, but they didn't really all come in succession at the right time, so gave San Jose the first jump.
Right, and I think that touches on with Cost, like being Viper. That's one of the things about being Viper is a lot of times like you're left in those clutch situations because you're one of the last players to go in, and so that's a tough position for Cost to be in.
So losing out on the first round, Broncos will have to take some extra time. Their bearings, looking to protect A this time, not allowing for that choke point to be held by San Jose. But San Jose going to play the slow game on this one.
It looks like Boise State's not afraid to take some risks. You can see that they're pushed up A short, looking for those early fights as they are in the eco.
There's some movement now coming out from San Jose. Might look to push over towards B side. Cost is the only one defending on that side. But no, holding that ground on short A. Only one looking to scout some information. Doesn't spot out Cost though.
Skelsis gets spotted. Looks like San Jose sees that they could be stacked here, so it looks like they're backing up. They want to go towards B.
This is going to hold quite a few members of the Broncos there. It's going to leave Cost all by himself to have to deal with this.
30 seconds left.
Tough task for the Broncos right now. A lot of time has been bought, so San Jose, they do need to get a plan going sometime soon, and that's what they're going to go for as they push to B side.
Planted, but Cost was able to take that hookah space and hold it for his team. So now all Boise State has to do is flood on together with these weaker guns.
Yeah, and this is rough. I mean, they need a retake onto B. Don't exactly have the angles. It's already a nice spread coming out from San Jose State. They got every entrance you could possibly think of. And one shot comes in, and Pecky gets one. Oko gets the other. And the Broncos falling left and right. Still on that inside track for B. Cost and Daimyo looking to make a stand. No one's falling on San Jose side. Spike gonna pop real soon. Yuri takes out one. Cost will get the other. Spike pops. San Jose take the round.
That's a little bit of a different round for Boise State. You know, obviously they have weaker guns, but I think the biggest thing is just do as much damage as possible, which they did end up getting one. And I mean, that's the best they could do.
And this is the round where if Boise State are going to bounce back, this should be it right here. I mean, you've had an extra round to go ahead and econ back up, lick your wounds from that round one loss, and firing much more appropriately into San Jose State.
All right, looks like we have 4 rifles and a judge on Boise State side, which will be interesting. On judge on the sky as well, so I'm excited to see what Daimyo's able to do with this.
Right, coming in on A side from 2 different angles. San Jose looking to push in. Skelesis has the opening. To read this through. Master in the pocket as well. No one from San Jose really stepping up. Instead, they're going to spread out again. maybe fake towards B. 2 defenders, including Cause, over on that side. Hit the inside for A will be taking Skelis, looking to scout out some information. Able to spot out 1 at the very least.
They did see that Viper, so they know that the lurk is towards A, so that they might be making a call that anchor towards B. This is what Daimyo set up here to do with the judge.
Oh, that's really tough for Daimyo to have to get through. Yuri will take him down, but Skies finds Jackson. All the meanwhile, Master picks up a kill. Skies gets another. It's back and forth. 2 remain on each side. See the Viper San Jose looking to step up right here. Around the corner comes Skies. Just like that 3K from Yuri. It's getting brutal now. Koss is going to have to clutch up if he's going to stop San Jose. Plant now coming in, trying to take it around the corner. Some util being pressed by Konpeki, but no! Koss doesn't read it in time.
Unfortunately, and man, that outlaw by those. That's why those outlaws are so dangerous, because it gets them to 1 shot and they pop that. Rimmel just takes 1 little tick of damage to kill Skies there. He's left in a very tough spot.
And we knew that San Jose State was going to be a tough opponent for the Broncos. To throw back to that 2025 conference, San Jose State taking it above Boise State. So with this roster, it's not the same roster that Boise State had taken. We were kind of reflecting back on that earlier. The roster has changed up just a bit. Now trying to get the better of San Jose State as we head into round 4.
Looks like San Jose State is playing very, very passive. They don't want to give too many early picks, knowing that Boise State is on an eco round with those weaker guns. Boise State's getting shower control.
This could also be a good way to try and bait out some utility of Boise State before you actually make your attack elsewhere. You can feel the tension right now.
Boise State is aware that they're re-hitting showers. Tejo has his drone out ready to hit a fight.
Daniel on one end. Assault now coming through by San Jose State. They get flashed, and they get obliterated by Daimyo. A 4K back-to-back kills takes out San Jose State. Only 1 remains. The Broncos will be getting on the board, but they have to clear out this Viper currently hiding in the smoke. A couple shots coming in. And finally, there is the pick and the thrifty completed for the Broncos.
Wow, what an amazing round by Daimyo. I mean, the whole Boise State squad is very patient and knew that San Jose State was possibly going to be contacting up shower. That's why they had the Teo drone ready to be popped, and Sky Flash right there to fight together as well.
Usually when those flashes come out, a lot of players, they have the quickness to be able to look away, check back. There were so many members of San Jose State that were caught in that flash and pretty much shooting fish in a barrel for Daimyo.
Moss with the default orb down long. He's always pressuring this D-long line.
It's going to hold San Jose State at A. San Jose State, again, this is a team that plays very slow. They're not swift on their attacks. They really read out what's going.
Looks like their plan is really to try and bait out some util from Boise State and honestly try and abuse those TPs to hit the weaker site. But Skies with this early line on short is very important information. So he's telling the stack to go towards B.
Kaz going down. Boise State going to realize the attack is going to be B-side. Skies gets 1 on Konpeki. He's coming out. There's the assault from San Jose State. Skelis is trying to hold ground. Gets dropped to remain on Boise State. State 2, but only a slither of health left for Skies. Plant now coming in by San Jose. And with Master being all that remains, Master gets 1. Not doom and gloom just yet. Master's going to need to clutch a few more kills. He peeks around this corner. Spike is still ticking. Master coming out of the back end. Here goes 1-on-1. Oko win out, and San Jose will take a 4th win.
Man, I think Boise State, they're just caught out in the open there. hit there on B site right here. As you can see, we have 2 players pinned down towards Hookah, and with the SJSU flooding out of long, it's a pretty tough spot to be in if you're out in the open like that.
All right, timeout going to be called, and a very early one. I mean, there are some adjustments that need to be made on Boise State's side. This was a tough showing for the early stages, but you are getting an idea of the way San Jose likes to play. You had alluded to it earlier, kind of waiting out some of the utility before they go for these hard, aggressive plays.
Right, yeah. One thing I noticed is that they're playing pretty slow. They're playing very passive lines on the side of San Jose, and then they're also trying to abuse those old orbs in Shower and B long.
Yeah.
Granted, Koss is doing a great job of holding that B long line with the Viper orb, holding that control for that orb as well. And so I think Boise State, it's going to be very important with plays like this, you know, setting more traps on these guys once they find contact and group fighting a little bit more.
Yeah, it shows if Boise State's the first one to the play that San Jose can just crumble. I mean, that flash was brilliant. Made it real easy for Daimyo to just net up all those kills. But when San Jose State is allowed to kind of get the first foot in on the play, it's very hard to respond with how aggressively they actually push forward.
Yeah, and I think a very important thing for teams that play slower is to get early info, like these guys at Master are doing here, walking up A short, getting this early info line on short. San Jose looks like they're very worried about the smoke, playing passive lines again, waiting for any sort of contact. They will Yoru ult through short, coming in A.
That's all in A, and Skies goes down. Master will be able to get the revive. Skelesis takes out Thane all the meanwhile, but Konpeki will find Master. 2 versus 4. Boise's now coming out from the spawn side. Try and pick out what they can. Daimyo heading forward. Utility now being used out from the Broncos. Looking to make this a 2-angle approach potentially. Instead, they'll group back up. Headed towards A. Spike is ticking. San Jose half position. Daimyo carefully playing up, coming out of the smoke, realizing there's someone nearby. Will drop down on him. Daimyo gets the kill, but gets picked in retaliation. San Jose State take the round.
Yeah, it's interesting. San Jose is playing a very slow game in the start, but then once they hit that site, they're able to take back site really fast and hold those advanced positions, which is incredible by them.
It shows good communication. I will throw that out there. It's a well put together plan that they're sticking to that has a very clear win condition. Wait out what you can. Then once we go for the strike, be swift.
Right. I think one thing that we see from Boise State side is this is not a rare occurrence. We've seen these types of scorelines before, and Boise State oftentimes has the capability of coming back.
Yeah. I mean, and sometimes the nature of some maps will make it more attack-sided, defense-sided. Some teams as well, they're better on opposing sides. Now shots coming in for Daimyo. We'll get Thane critically low. Position against San Jose. Now eyeballing B side. They can send out some utility. Koss taking a couple pop shots through. Daimyo watching that corner. Oh so closely, oh so carefully. Has an idea that someone is right there. Needs to grab Oko, but can't bail out in time. Will get caught. Now Koss versus 2. Master grabs 1. Koss 2K, 3K from Koss to keep Boise State alive. All that remains, that back line Viper. Konpeki is trying to survive now. Boise State fighting back.
And Koss just stays very composed there, hitting some nice shots, staying calm under pressure. That was huge by Koss.
Oh!
Skel's just aware. Skel's just so aware. Konpeki not clearing that angle. One thing I do want to point out is that San Jose State is pressuring. They're pressuring towards B, but they have Spike still in market right there. They have Spike still in spawn. So their game plan is not to just hard hit right away. You know, like I said before, they're trying to bait out util, trying to see what's going on, see where players are playing, and then they're going off of that info.
You know, with that last kill we got, do you ever have moments where you get like jump scared? Where you don't expecting someone around a corner?
All the time. I literally jump out of my seat. I'm like, oh my gosh, why is he playing there? This kid's so cringe.
Yeah, who thought Valorant was a horror game? As we head into the next round, Playing towards long A this time.
San Jose pressuring the shower orb. They want to farm these ults. Sky, nice shot. That was a good off angle.
Yeah, great shot coming in. Skelsis follows it up with too quick. Now running through. A side almost taken by San Jose. They're going to back up to grab the spike real quick. Going straight for the plant now will be San Jose State.
I like this from Boise State. Skelsis gets 2 and he backs up knowing he's weak to get the Sky heal, and now they're going to re-hit as a team. Knowing their numbers advantage.
Run in. Becky grabs 1. Daimyo hits the floor. Still 3 remain on Boise State's side. Low health for the Viper of San Jose State. Becky running over. Taking the opposite side. They have the high ground walking into this one, but they still need to get positioning. Thane gets there in time. Now Koss looking to fight it out. Someone at point blank pulls his Phantom back in, turning the corner, realizing where he is. He needs to act fast, needs to swipe quick as he starts the defuse, puts up the smoke, running in, looking for the shot. There's not enough time. Thane will get the clutch.
Yeah, and you can see why San Jose is farming those old orbs to get that Viper spit and stuff like that, because those are critical ults in those down number situations. You know, that Viper ult is a win con. And it paid off for San Jose this time.
And in a round where Boise State was able to get the first few kills, they had the advantage rather early on there. And that's the thing, even if you do get the advantage, sometimes some of the utility, the ultimates you have up, all it can take to make the difference. And we head into this one, Boise State holding a line over at B, have 2 back at A. Spread very wide as San Jose State while they decide their next move.
You can see Daimyo is actually holding a deeper line shower here because they've noticed that San Jose has been pressuring shower. San Jose playing their very, very patient game, looking for any sort of push-outs. So Skies wants to go for a contact play with the Whaley out here, which might be good because they're going towards B long. Holds out.
Might have some company in a second as he turns that corner. Doesn't bite on the clone. Spin out comes through. Sky starting to step up. 1 kill was picked off all the meanwhile. San Jose going to be down 1, going to be down 2. Master grabbing the kill. Now looking to pinch onto San Jose as they start to react towards A site.
5v3 for Boise State.
Here we go, Daimyo trying to live, doesn't get through. 2 kills over to Thane.
30 seconds left.
3 versus 3. Spike going to be planted. This retake has been difficult for Boise State to find. Every time San Jose is able to plant the spike, the spread out of San Jose is so difficult to actually get through. Now looking to get some shots right through the walls. Skelsis slowly making his way forward. Koss is able to grab 1 on Yuri. Skelsis gets the other on Kopecky. And now there's only 1 that remains on San Jose. They have to find him. They have to find him quick. And they have to get this defuse going. Now stepping forward, waiting for Thane to fight. But he will not. Instead choose to save what he can. Boise State take the round.
Yeah, Boise State did a very good job staying composed and recovering after losing 2 there on that retake. One thing I did want to point out was that over on B site, you can see the kind of the game plan of Boise State there, where they're playing off contact with the Whaley ult, and then they're using that Teo ult to get any people that are stuck in the ult on that B long, because that choke point is so small. Brilliant by Boise State.
Makes it a 3-round game. Boise State fighting the best they can against San Jose and slugging at that, especially adapting to this slow play that San Jose State's been doing so far. Might look for something faster here as they take short B, running it straight into B site. This is the first time we've seen them act so quickly, and they're cornering the Broncos. The Broncos looking to back out immediately. Spike getting planted.
Stalling, holding this elbow push.
Here we go, looking to fire through the smoke. Flash comes out, 1-for-1 trade.
San Jose in a very advanced position over on backside. Very difficult to stay.
Coming in, looking for the shot, quick! 2 kills! This leaves 1 for San Jose, and he is gone! Daimyo will defuse, Boise State take the round.
I mean, great retake by Boise State. Holding that elbow control is very important because you can see those guys backside, or CT, excuse me, are pinned down, but those guys' elbow are flooding out, and it makes the retake almost impossible for San Jose when they get pushed like that backside.
And a great response to a change of strategy from San Jose State, right? We've been seeing them play slow throughout the majority of this game. This is the first time they really were quick with that plant onto B. And to be able to not only get out of danger, but then regroup to get the retake that beautifully clean, it's a good response for Boise State.
All right. Big fight coming up to Hookah.
Oh, man.
Looks like San Jose wants the pressure, but then they back out playing their slower game again. After a round that they just went quicker. Trying to play those mind games with Boise State.
You got to keep them guessing. If you go for the same strategy too many times, well, eventually it just gets red.
San Jose heard 3 towards B, so now they want to regroup A, test the waters. They know that Viper's most likely playing here, which is the anchor.
5 stack.
Looks like Boise State has the read, calling rotates over, calling Master over towards A. Exit going through.
Here's where you got to be careful. This is where San Jose are most dangerous, when they're able to get the first touch on these fights. Plant now coming in to A side, very sneaky with it. Coming around the corner, Skelesis will beat out Thane. That's 1 kill found for the Broncos. Using that smoke, Jackson walking up. Will get behind one of the crates, now jumping through Skies. Looks for an angle, Skelesis grabs 1, Master grabs the other. Defuse now coming out from Kaz in the choke point. Short A now being fought. Konpeki will grab 1 kill. Yuri versus 4, and the Broncos will lose another, but the defuse is still going off. They got more left in the chamber. Yuri can only watch as the Broncos will take another round.
And the adaptations by Boise State is just masterclass right now. I mean, you can see that they're suffocating San Jose on site on those retakes. San Jose's feeling that pressure, and I mean, Boise State's just playing very well together. This guy's also taking a lot of space, which is very good. Opens up that round for Boise State.
What do you think the biggest change that Boise State are making that's making them start to catch up in the rounds right now?
Yeah, I think Boise State is just playing a lot more together, not giving so many like solo fights, for example. You can kind of see earlier in the game that Sky or Daimyo and Master are losing 2 right before they even start the retake, but now you can kind of see that they're hitting those retakes together as a team, or as a pack, I should say. So I think that's the biggest change. They're not giving so many early picks.
The assault now coming out from San Jose State is focusing on the B side. At choke point being held, smoked off, vision forwarded to San Jose State. Oh, this is getting worse right now. 1-for-1 trait though. Jackson looking for the blind skies, takes out Konpeki. All the meanwhile doesn't realize there's someone right below him. Has to be careful with this approach, but Jose State already. Daimyo gets 1, can't get the second. But this leaves 2 left for San Jose State. 1 that is wounded, jumping right in his skies. Oko will find Kaz, but Broncos happy to take this up a man as the defuse now coming in from Skies. Stepping up is Oko. Oko wants to jump in, goes over the top, and Oko will clutch.
Man, that was tough. I mean, the Williel plus Brimmel is such a good combo. I mean, Master had no chance sitting there in mid-sight. He looked up for Boise State for a little bit. Got picked there by Skies. Evening up the numbers. Ami with a good pick there. Just unfortunate with the trades.
Especially that last little bit. Kaz making his attempt to go for the defuse.
I think Boise State just got a little bit antsy there, given that, like I said, I mean, they did a good job in the previous round, you know, not giving those early picks, not getting too antsy, but I think right there they got a little bit too antsy, gave a little too many 1v1s, and then Whaley was able to close it out.
Oko got a clean 4K. And if you want to follow our Broncos, our Valorant squad, be sure to scan that QR code. Follow us on Boise State Val on both X and Instagram for highlights, recaps, and even some fun content made by the team. We head back into the game.
Switching switching sides. Boise State now on attack. San Jose on defense. See how things shift over. I think Boise State is honestly more of an attacking side team as well.
Flash comes in. Master's going to get picked, so will
The two towards B long.
Pretty tough for the Broncos. They're looking to take this corner. First shot comes in. Jackson is quicker with it. Konpeki will close that up. Broncos only have Koss. Koss trying his best to clutch. Will be able to get it right through the wall. Looking for the second kill. Can't get it. Konpeki will find a 3K and close it out.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see kind of the switch up from San Jose. I mean, they played very slow, very lurky, very passive on offense, and then on defense, you can see they're not afraid to get proactive, pushing those B line or B long lines, flashing through that Viper wall, killing two, and plus some.
Now the Broncos looking for their next approach. Seems like short A might be the angle right here. They have a lot piled up towards A. One over peeking on that long side.
I believe I saw an Outlaw over on San Jose's side, so Boise State's got to be careful with this Outlaw. Looks like the Outlaw's posted up on shower line, actually, holding Koss. But I think Koss might be aware.
Leaving through out. The Broncos begin their approach on A, going for the high ground shot. Can't find it. Thane will get 2 kills instead. Definitely hurting the Broncos big time. But losing that first pistol round does put them at a disadvantage. Yuri take advantage of that situation. So will Oko as he just destroys Koss, and it's going to be a flawless performance by San Jose.
And that Outlaw buy on Ecos is just detrimental to teams on their saves. He just gets to hold that shower line for free.
So far the game going more in favor of San Jose State after the side swap. This is where Boise State want to find their bounce back. See the rifles all getting picked up. A lot of the econ being spent. Next approach now coming out for the Broncos.
And Boise State still has 3 players on a half shield, so the Outlaw still can do a lot of damage, so they gotta be careful with that. Make sure they use their drones. Clear those lines.
A little bit of chip damage. Also lit up, no problem.
San Jose getting proactive on shower.
Pushing in here, but ooh, Konpeki.
There's that Outlaw.
You gotta respect it, man.
I think that's why it's so important for Boise State to use these Sky Dogs and use these Teo drones to clear out those lines before they exit. Which they're doing right now, clearing out Hookah inside that big site. San Jose counter detail.
A lot of information now given. We'll see how the Broncos react with it. Jackson, 2 kills, 3 kills. It is swift, it is vicious, it is San Jose State taking this next round, putting a 5-round deficit onto the Broncos.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that's tough on Boise State with their comms. They didn't have smokes down towards elbow.
Yeah.
And that guy elbow, just the Sky in San Jose. Yeah, he's just able to hold it down, holding that line on Hookah. Not too sure what happened to the clove smokes.
It feels like San Jose State really know what they're doing when it comes to this map. Their ability to hold control on either side, both attack and defense, has been pretty spot on.
Boise State looking for a different change-up. Walking with that Viper wall.
Shot coming in. Master can't find it. Oko will take the kill instead. Muscalsa stepping up, but gets dropped so quickly. Only 2 remain on the side of Boise State. Spike is down also by A-side, so Boise will have to commit to this A-side. Daimyo looking for a shot. Jackson will find one. Yuri gets the other. And with only 1 lost, San Jose State 1 game away from getting that match point.
Yeah, it looks like the tables have kind of turned for Boise State, where San Jose is kind of suffocating them, like Boise State was doing to them on defense. San Jose just closing in on those fights, playing very well together, getting trades. Looks like Boise State wants to go towards A and exploit their A lines.
I mean, this is where it's going to get pretty scary, too. Because a lot was being spent. If you lose this round, you're not going to have much econ going into the next one. A Skies finds Oko. Scalsis cleaning it up right through the wall. Broncos need to act fast. And need to stay on top of this if they want to stay in this game.
And Koss can hear these flanks coming through, so they are aware of this Yoran and the Sky flanking. Looks like the Yoran and Sky are taking the long route towards Shower.
Like getting planted by Boise State. Daimyo has got whatever he can. All in the meanwhile, hasn't spotted any other members of San Jose State, but San Jose now getting in position. Here come the shots. Going through the wall, looking to find another. Can't get it. Daimyo. Okay, so far, gets flashed as part of the process. Koss is able to grab one kill. Now coming in as Daimyo wants to get it right from behind. Scalsis is here. Wants Jackson. Still shooting through the wall. Kompeki's able to grab one. Kompeki grabs two. Daimyo cleans up Jackson all the meanwhile. Spike is still down. This is looking to be Boise State's game as it will tick slowly. Now stepping up onto Kompeki, excuse me, and Boise State at a time where they need it most, they get a win.
And that Outlaw is getting a lot of value, but wasn't enough for that round for the side of San Jose. I think Boise State did a very good job of changing up the pace, getting that early fight and Shower. That Shower control is very important. Sky's dashing in. I think that was a great change up and change of pacing for Boise State. Playing a little bit more confident. You can see that round.
Playing very patient right there. Koss pick up that final kill. Now this leaves the Broncos still pretty behind, though. That's where it's pretty tough for them. They can only afford to give up one more game. They need to catch up quickly as they look for the attack onto B. Or spread. A couple of pot shots coming in from Skies.
This is the stack site. They also have hookah control, which could be very valuable for San Jose. Boise State might want to reclear that. Teo drone towards A, gaining info, seeing nothing.
Ooh.
Scalsis is just so aware.
Yeah, that was spot on for Scalsis. 1-for-1 trade.
You can see San Jose's got this advanced position towards hookah. They're all the way outdoor towards market. Koss spots him.
Down Skies. Koss drops. Scalsis still able to find Jackson. 2 versus 3 now. Broncos grab the spike and begin to reposition. That's not looking good for the Broncos. 3 versus 1. Scalsis is going to need to play out of his mind right now. Wants to stay in this. Approaching another angle. Doesn't realize there's someone right behind him. Scalsis almost getting shot down. Running straight for the plant. But with not enough time on his side, he had to play recklessly, and this will put match point for San Jose State.
Yeah, I think San Jose did a really good job of pushing out on those extremities, pushing down hookah, gaining that info, and also taking those deep lines, catching Boise State off guard. I think Boise State just gave a couple too many ones, and they tend to play a lot better when they group up as 2 or 3. You know.
Yeah. And it definitely is putting them in a rough spot. I mean, it's match point right now, so you can't afford to give up anything else. We've seen greater miracles done in Valorant, so it's not like it's completely out just yet, but it still puts them in a very rough situation where you have to keep those nerves calm.
Right, and it's like you said before. I mean, Valorant's a very momentum-paced game.
Yeah.
I mean, it just takes one player on the side of Boise State to pop off with a 4K or even an ace or even a 3K. That's all it takes, and so to lift up the energy, bring up the vibes. I mean, the game's not over yet.
How do you think they approach this next upcoming round? Is it something where they really need to change up, maybe go for something similar to what we saw from San Jose, where they went for this swift attack onto one single spike, or do we keep the more calm and patient play?
Yeah, I want to look kind of at what ultimates Boise State has this next round, but I mean, regardless, either way, I think it's important that Boise State one keeps the nerves calm, but also they just need to take more group fights. I mean, they just need to fight as 3 or even
Yeah.
sometimes 4. I mean, they're doing a good job of gaining info, kind of like how San Jose played that little bit slower round looking for info. I think that's fine, but I think where we fall is that we're playing too much info and giving too many ones. I think that we just need to play more together.
To stay out of the like kind of one-on-one attacks.
Right. And I think Boise State's doing that right here. Like you can see all 5 are kind of towards A. They're going for a faster exec. Granted, with those mollies and that util from San Jose, it's difficult to get outside.
Oh,
Master
jumping
confident.
in. Oh, he's going so aggressive, Master. 2 kills picked up. Now has the position. We'll take another, Master, my word. We needed to see better play. It's going to be found. They still need to find Jackson, though. Master cleans up the 4K. And just like that, the Broncos, a change of pace, will put a victory in their name.
All right. And those are rounds I'm talking about, man. Like, Master feeling confident, getting that 4K for Boise State. That's all it takes. And you know, hopefully the momentum can swing towards the side of Boise State.
You're saying now that momentum, you got to ride that all the way through. I mean, 7-12. It's a lot you have to get through, but this is the
Nice
start,
shot.
right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't understand how hard it is to hit that shot when you're Whaley ulted.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's crazy shots from Master right there. That's how he's feeling himself now. Boise State going for a little bit faster of an exec again. Fight towards B-Long. Yoru has a flash prepped. This could be a dogfight right here.
There it is. Flash comes out. Thane's able to get back-to-back kills. Thane gets a 3K. And that might be all she wrote for the Broncos in this game. Number 1 is San Jose State will be able to take it.
Yeah, I mean, San Jose just had the read there. Unlucky for Boise State.
Yeah.
I did like the change of pace, though. I liked how Boise State kind of stayed confident and pushed a little bit quicker instead of playing those slower rounds.
And again, this is a team we were expecting to be tough for the Broncos.
Exactly.
We go back to that 2025 conference. San Jose State taking it above the Broncos. The Broncos still qualifying into CVAL championship. So we knew there was going to be a challenge here. We knew we were going to have to fight. And it's going to be an uphill battle for sure. But it definitely is signs of life coming out from the Broncos. It wasn't like they were just outright destroyed. We had moments where momentum was definitely on their side. And see right there from some of the KDAs now coming out on your screen.
Yeah, I mean, with a game like Valorant, I mean, the reverse sweep is a magical thing. You know, you see it all the time. So
Oh, yeah.
as long as Boise State can keep their head in the game and stay confident and trust each other, I mean, anything can happen.
We've seen quite a few times where the Broncos have been in some pretty bad situations and kind of been able to work their way out. I think really of PEC and some of the games they've had in there where like game 1 just goes completely by the wayside, and then game 2 after that, suddenly things just shift up completely. Well, we want to give thanks to one of our sponsors, and that's going to be the Idaho Air National Guard. What if you could pursue college or your dream career while serving your country and getting amazing benefits? The Idaho Air National Guard, just 1 weekend a month, 8 months out of the year. You'll get tuition assistance, signing bonuses, health care, 0 down home loans, and high-tech job training, all while keeping your civilian life, job, and goals right here in Idaho. Whether you're studying, working, or building your future, the Guard enhances it all while giving you leadership skills and lifelong connections. Are you ready to have it all? The Idaho Air National Guard is your pathway to education, career, success, and purpose. But, yeah, game 1 now in the books. We'll see if the Broncos can recuperate and bring it back for game number 2. We are going to take a moment to throw over a short break. When we return, we'll get to that game number 2.
Since you guys have been in here, some things have changed. We've updated this place to be in its final form. New cabinets, new counters, all sorts of new stuff in here. This has turned into a place that wouldn't look out of place at an SEC or Big Ten football facility, and Dairy West has allowed us to have it here. We've taken a holistic approach to our player nutrition, and we're really thankful that Dairy West has made sure that our fueling station is the best in college esports and really at industry standard for any college athletic department.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my
recruit has built himself into one of the best defensive players in the Mountain West.
What would you do if you couldn't fail? Would you see every setback as a catalyst to keep going? This is the innovator's mindset, because innovation demands daring. It's finding thousands of ways that don't work, and the one that changes everything. It's when your unrelenting spirit sees the world's needs and says, I will create something better. So, what will you do? Will you let your genius run wild? Give yourself the space to be great? Set your sights on something even bigger, because we know changing the world doesn't happen by chance. It comes out of the blue.
Now earn up to 4 times the rewards with the ICCU Premier Rewards Visa credit card. It's the credit card from the credit union you love.
This is our new home.
Mission control, engine lock.
Call you after.
I'll be right next to you.
How's it look so far? Comfortable?
Yes.
Times and places all in who you share 'em with. Joy,
I got in.
who you share it with.
This is a great use of your home equity.
Who you share it with.
Getting a quick.
The blood flow.
Oh yeah, had
Gotta
to get
the blood moving.
blood flowing there,
Get
but
ready for this next match. It's gonna be a good one.
yeah, it should. I'm looking to see what the Broncos adapt coming into this next one, because in game we did see changes made. Obviously, San Jose State really proficient when it comes to playing out that map and some of the win conditions that they play towards.
Right.
So I want to see what the Broncos are going to look to change up.
Yeah, you know, I think the next map is, I think we play Haven, if I'm correct. And I think Haven is one of the best maps for Boise State from what I've seen, especially also playing against them. Boise State is really good about going to that map, throwing in fakes. You know, it's a 3-sided map, so especially on the attack side, it's going to be very important for Boise State to throw in a lot of fakes and deceive the enemy and go back to their side, whether it's like pumping garage, going back B, pumping garage, going back A. And as we know, San Jose, if they keep the same game plan, they're going to be playing very slow as well. And so they're going to be doing a lot of the same things. So I think, honestly, it's going to be a battle by IGLs. You know, a lot of battles of game planning between the two teams. So
And that's where comms are going to be so important, right?
Exactly.
Like using your utility to scout out, be very woke about that, and being very decisive about some of your choices going forward. And yeah, next one is going to be Haven.
yeah, it looks like Boise State is going to start on attack, or on defense, sorry. And so I think it's going to be very important. One, like you said, communication between Boise State, but also understanding kind of how we want to rotate. Those quick rotations on a 3-sided map on defense is one of the most important things to get an early lead going into this game, which I think is going to be important to keep the mental up from Boise State as well. Starting off strong, starting off hot, keeping the energy up.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how San Jose State University takes some of these early rounds, because I do have to commend the way they played attack early on, right? They would play very slow. They would try and wait out a lot of the utility, and they would try and read where the Broncos were before making their attacks.
They have a very, very disciplined play style. So, like I said, I think Boise State is also capable of playing very disciplined, but also playing very aggressive when they need to, which is one of their strong suits. So, I think it's really going to come down to a battle of IGLs.
As we get to selection of the agents. And I don't know, we'll see what they choose to go for. I mean, we got one more pick coming out of Kentucky before our characters are locked in.
Looks like both teams have a Neon, which is Neon is a very good agent for this map. Honestly, you can create a lot of noise. You can create a lot of really good fakes with Neon on this map, especially with her wall. You can really make the defense, especially on attack with Neon, you can make the defense feel very pressured. But just all you have to do is just run in, create a bunch of noise, throw that wall up, and the defense is thinking, "Oh my gosh, it's this site," you know.
Actually, I think it's the Broncos who will be playing attack.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Allow the Broncos to set up the pace of the game. Game 2, match point now for San Jose State University. And for Boise State, someone who they've contended with in the past in Mountain West. Revenge on the mind. They need to win this game. They're going to stay in this and go for a reverse sweep and make this a series. Again, I do want to point out to like PEC and some of the gameplay that we've seen from there. There have been times where teams have beaten the Broncos in Game 1 and done it very handily. I believe Syracuse is one of those universities that kind of put us in a bad spot early. Broncos are always capable of bouncing back, as already got a firefight going in. I was looking for the long shot, isn't able to find it. Daimio takes out Thane all the meanwhile. Skies, the rest of the team pushing forward, backing up. As they've lost positioning on that C side, you can see San Jose State trying to push forward. Master goes down. Great is going to be found to Skies. It's 1 kill, but now it's 3-on-3.
KJ with an early line flank on C long from the side of San Jose, and I don't think Boise State is aware of this. This could be dangerous for Boise State.
Ooh, shot comes in from Konpeki. Down Skies. Boise State not doing too well right now. I mean, you're down a man, you're down a lot of health. No. Around that corner, doesn't realize he's there. San Jose State take game number 1.
Yeah, I think Boise State started off really strong, getting those Daimyo getting that trade back onto that enemy Yoru from San Jose. But man, Konpeki did a very good job taking that space, taking that timing, and getting in their spawn, causing disruption for Boise State.
And the moment they took down Koss on that corridor right out of C, pressing through that to make sure that, you know, there's still more places that Boise State have to watch out for. It's not going to be secure. You have now a deep flank coming out from the opposite end. Shows pretty smart play coming out from San Jose, as Broncos will look to regroup in this round 2.
State with an early pick on B. Thane will trade out Scalsis.
Setting up forward, but just like that, the Broncos losing 3. Flash comes out, Koss has to back off. Choke point going to be held by San Jose State. Boise State receiving and some bad early rounds.
Fake TP for Yoru. As you can see, Spike is down, so we'll see what Boise State down in a 2v4, what they can cook up. They've Koss and Damio live, two of some of the smartest players for this roster.
Because taking a few shots right in front of B. Gonna find too much. You can see that San Jose playing discipline. They're just holding down B site, knowing that the Broncos are right outside of it. So this might mean the Broncos need to rotate
30 seconds
in order
left.
to get a plant going into their favor.
And you see that turret takes the first contact, alerting San Jose that they're going towards C. So now they're all going to pull their rotates towards C.
Oh.
Becky taking that first line of the outlaw.
Becky going hard with it. Shot coming in from
Triple up,
Daimyo.
down.
That is rough. 3 people right in their crosshairs. You're standing. What are you supposed to do?
Pray. That's a tough spot to be in for Damio. I mean, swinging through a smoke, seeing 3 barrels in your face. It's like what you said before, Valorant. You get those jump scares, you know, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't expect 3 people looking at me.
I'll reflect onto something Coach K had told me, which is this is a time where communication is most important. You know, when you're going down in these early rounds, you still have to communicate. It's very easy to get quiet. 1-for-1 trade. Now Sky's looking to fight back. Trade going wild right now, but Boise State going to lose out on just 1. Pushing forward, San Jose State will not wait for the attack. They'll make an attack of their own.
Damio and Koss last alive again, left in this clutch situation, but they know that they saw a large fight towards C, so they know that A is the weak side.
They do have awareness that Becky was there, so they take him out. Puts it on a 2 versus 2 situation. Not too good for Koss, though, as a slither of health left to his name. As it goes to hold the corridor, coming out from 2 different angles. Koss is going to drop by Yuri. Daimyo fighting for his life. We'll have to clutch this one out in the 2v1. Daimyo instead retreating away, trying to get that back angle, realizing there's someone in his sights. He's got to be careful for the smoke right here. Looking to position up. Here comes Oko. Oko gets taken down. Daimyo's able to get to cover in time. Needs 1 more shot to come in, but cannot find it. Yuri will get the 3K. San Jose State get the defuse.
Man, that is such a close round for Damio. I mean, he did great. There's nothing much more you can do there. Yeah, that's just kind of that's just Valorant. At the end of the day, some things don't go your way, but it's how you bounce back.
That flick.
Yeah, that was disgusting. One thing San Jose is doing a good job of is abusing those flanks, though. As you can see, Omen was coming up flank. He's pressuring Daimyo, making him feel pressured, and they're doing a good job of holding those flanks.
I mean, the attack they did from Seaside, they pushed in so quickly before Boise State could even formulate a response.
Yeah, especially on those eco. A lot of teams will do that on their eco rounds. They'll pressure that C long line or A long to kind of throw teams off guard.
Oh!
Koss with the first pick with the Marshall. Nice shot.
Koss was quick with it. Get in, get out. Kill to your name. Leave San Jose State down 1. Oko returns it onto Koss, however. Now firefight breaking out. Scalsis eyeball C-site. Said choose to back off. They collect Spike. Get the push forward. B and A. Both angles they can take. More presence towards that B side.
Yeah, just holding a deep A long line, providing all that info for his team.
Man, I can feel it right now. Becky holding the line of his own. Watching very carefully are the Broncos. Becky might be in some real trouble. It's only a matter of, does he spot this in time? He's able to take out 1. Becky takes out 2, which is going to stop the offense of the Broncos. Now Master trying to clutch out. He's in a bad way, though. Dane gets 1, and Oko slides in for the cleanup.
And a lot of information being provided by San Jose State. I think one adjustment that Boise State needs to make is abusing breaking that KJ util. You can see the KJ turret, barrage, and alarm bot up B. It's allowing the San Jose to take those deeper lines C and A and just kind of pinpoint where Boise State's playing at all times.
even with that attack right onto B site, like you're expecting it to go the Broncos' way. It's Konpeki versus 3, right? And the fact that Konpeki's able to take 2 before going down, it's stuff like that that's really hurting the Broncos.
Yeah. I don't know what much more adjustments that Boise State can make with those, because I mean, some of those plays, like Konpeki making those, is just, it's a good play by him.
Yeah. Right now they have called for a timeout. This is one thing that I've always really liked about Valorant, the fact that you can have a between the rounds timeout to actually talk about things and try and figure out, at least from the coach's perspective, what's going wrong and how you can kind of try and clean this up and turn momentum back onto your side.
Right, and it's exactly how you're saying it. Sometimes timeout, a little bit of a breather, calm the nerves a little bit, come up with a formulated game plan is all you need to shift that momentum and turn things back your way.
Hopefully it's enough for Boise State.
It looks like if we take a look at the scoreboard here, Skies has his ult, and Daimyo's 1 away. So if they can farm these ultimates, they can do a really strong combo here.
Still got the ultimates on the side of San Jose. Ready to go. But here we go. Boise State try and change things up. We got 2 right down Seaside. Spike gonna get picked up, hovering around that BC area. That's the first exchange. Skies takes out Thane. Quick with the flick, will get the pick. And now, corridor, right through the door. Shot comes in, Konpeki's able to get the better of Master. But Daimyo returns fire swiftly. Now backing off, the Broncos not going to go towards Seaside. They regroup towards mid as they begin to rotate to B. Also, we'll get the flank going. Oko.
There's that flank.
Takes down Skies. That flank so deadly. Stepping up is Oko, but too far forward. Skelsis will make him pay. Jackson gets one. Yuri gets the other. It's all up to Daimyo. Be able to clutch this out as Daimyo goes forward. Doesn't realize there's someone on his left. Gets taken out. Looks away at the worst time. Unfortunate it all was. But now 5 up to San Jose State.
And San Jose just playing those mind games now. I mean, as you can see, that Omen popped his ult and then he canceled it last minute. And Daimyo was just not aware. The Broncos did that round, do a very good job of playing discipline. They played that numbers advantage and shifted towards B and popped that KG ult. They had everything in their favor, but man, again, that flank from San Jose by Oko, it's just that flank is detrimental to Boise State right now.
Oko's very quick with some of these plays. Sometimes to detriment. We saw earlier where Daimyo got the flick onto Oko sliding into the fight. You don't have that reaction time all the time. Oko can get better of you, and that's the case right there. Oko's going to find Master. Thane gets Skelsis. It's looking bad again for the Broncos. They fall bit by bit. Oko's the only one who gets returned. San Jose State pressing forward onto the Broncos on an attack that Boise State just can't make.
Daimyo just getting smothered by San Jose right now.
Oh.
Nice shots from Daimyo, the Guardian.
He's looking for another.
Pecky just holding, playing disciplined, knowing where he's at. Daimyo will fall. Yeah, San Jose's game plan right there. You know, the past couple rounds they've been playing a lot more slower, a lot more passive lines, and then they just randomly pop that in by. Boise State just was not expecting it.
San Jose State. Better state right now. 6-0. The Broncos yet to get on the board.
The biggest thing for Broncos right now is to keep that mental up.
Yeah.
When you get down in rounds like this, it can be very, very easy to apply things like that, but the game's not over yet. And fast beat pop with these lower weapon buys.
Here we go. First few shots coming in. Master and Skies taking down Oko and Yuri. more forward playing players now taking off the map. Jackson's able to find Skies. Now Master sees Thane, takes a few shots at Thane, will instead back up, walk away from that exchange, play with a little bit more discipline, allow San Jose State to walk into their trap as Thane will grab one. Master off of the respawn, still looking to continue the pressure. Going forward, Cause will grab two, and the Broncos are finally on the board.
That was a very, very nice adaptation and a nice switch up from Boise State right there. They sped it up, fast B. They haven't done that yet this game, and San Jose was just late to the party.
I know one thing I did notice right before that round was a lot more communication going on with the team to try and set up the next state of play. It worked out, just as long as you're not like totally getting into each other's heads and like taking off there, so you can still keep this together.
Right. All it takes is a round by round mentality. Just keep it round by round, make one play at a time, one movement at a time. Skies, really good aggro fights.
Guys, a couple long shots.
Dan Oko.
Oko's been on top of this. Hard to deny Oko whatsoever. Skelsis now playing forward. Around the corner, Jackson is there, but Jackson's going to scout it out using that utility. Knows where Skelsis is. Make it hard for Skelsis to approach.
You can see Clove towards C, trying to gain some info for Boise State. So it looks like Boise State wants to hold these rotates here and possibly go back. But no, Clove will go back towards A.
Sky is still holding that point. Skelsis. Just realized it's 4 ults now available for San Jose State too.
San Jose playing very disciplined, not moving a muscle. Like I said, they have all the info in the world. You can see that the KJ alarm bot's still up garage, so that they know that
30
it's
seconds
on
left.
garage, and they have the deep behind with Thane watching it front B. They have all the info in the world. They made no way towards B and pulling rotates off of A.
And the pressure's on the Broncos. They're on attack, so they need to eventually push forward and try and get that spike down. Master grabs Oko. Daimyo's able to grab Yuri. Jackson still returns fire. Now Daimyo playing around that corridor, needs to act fast. Can't find much, just has to go for the plant. And Frey will get it down in time. Now can Daimyo defend it? Only one remains on both sides, but Daimyo's only one tap, one shot. Konpeki gets it.
Unlucky. San Jose just playing very, very disciplined game right now. They're aware of everything.
Good attempt coming out from the Broncos. I mean, they got the spike down with like milliseconds left before the round was going to time out.
Sometimes that's what it is. With Haven being a 3-sided map, a lot of it is poking and prodding different parts of the map so you can open up different, or pull rotates and open up other parts of the map. So you might only get the spike down with a couple seconds left. And I think that's something that Bronco needs to experiment with more, maybe, is setting a lot of pressure maybe towards C or A and then pulling rotates off and then fast hitting the other site. Because you saw a glimpse of it towards the end of that round where they pressured towards B with just a solo dart. They pulled Neon off of A.
I mean, it makes sense. You kind of mess with their expectations, right?
Right. And
that gives you the opening you want to play around. Speaking of openings, one going to be made by Konpeki. Elsis goes down. Movement coming out of the Broncos. They're hovering towards B and A. Again, it's so hard to get anything by San Jose State's awareness of the map. Master, just be careful. Just peeking around that corner could be the end of him. See him playing forward. Oh, it's so close. It's so deadly! And Konpeki is quicker to the trigger.
One is pushed up down A short. These guys need to be careful. He does seem to be aware though.
Oh no!
Crazy timing.
Wow.
Was left.
Yeah, that timing was tragic. On scope. Thane finds Koss. Thane finds Daimyo. It's a flawless round for San Jose State. That very much hurt to see, you know. Zooming in, looking at the wrong side, looking on the right side, And of course, in the scope, you don't have that peripheral vision. It
Right.
gets completely taken away, and that's something that San Jose had worked in their favor.
Right. That's one thing I've noticed is San Jose is doing a really good job of holding this A short control when Boise State hits A. You know, they're holding that control, and it's huge because they can surround Boise State when they execute the A side. I think San Jose's game plan is a very simple one. It's kind of just if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Ooh!
Nice shot by Koss.
Oh, brilliant by Koss.
That's twice with the Marshall.
Koss on top of it, taking out Jackson. But look at this forward pressure coming out from San Jose. Begin to get into position.
Doesn't clear close enough.
Doesn't get the corner.
Oh,
Oh,
the
this
trigger
is so
discipline by
tragic.
Yoru.
It's gonna be so tragic right now. Skies gets shot down. Thane's able to get two. Not reading that corner is costing the Broncos. Oko finds Koss, and all that remains is Master.
Crazy round for San Jose. They're doing a really good job of abusing those timings and exploiting those gaps from Boise State.
I mean, again, that corner, not being able to clear it, that was devastating.
Nice shot by Koss. He's just dirty with the Marshall today. I mean, he's feeling it.
9-1. Broncos on attack side.
See San Jose swap their Neon and Yoru towards A, so we can possibly see a heavy A fight coming here from San Jose.
Just looking at the map, man, like, how do you get by this? There's so much information ready to be gathered to attack any point, especially on that C and B side.
Right. Pressure. That's as you can see, Yoru, if he throws his DP on the opposite side of the map, he can just be anywhere at once, which makes it very difficult. Dane with another one, picking off Skies.
And now holding, trying to press to see. Might not be the angle to go for. This is really difficult for the Broncos. The rotate is coming out of San Jose State. They are meeting the Broncos at C, but the Broncos still looking to challenge. They're stepping up, they're going forward. And now the firefight breaking out. Using whatever utility they can. Oko's able to grab Daimyo. All the meanwhile, Yuri gets Scalasis and hiding into the nook and cranny. Their attack from both ends. Master will clutch it out against Oko. But it's only Koss, it's only Master. And Koss is stuck in that nook.
I think they want to advance, but they have another flank coming through from Konpeki.
30 seconds left.
Becky's going to get there
Broncos
quickly.
need to get some.
Master needs to watch that corner. Finds it onto Thane.
Nice
Finds it
shots.
onto Yuri. Jackson gets one kill. But does he know Konpeki's right behind him? That's going to be the tough part right there. He can round the corner. Go forward. Doesn't find the first shot. Instead chooses to go into the hallway. That's going to be for the better. But no, Jackson will still find him.
Close round for Boise State. Masters gets some shots there.
What really kept Broncos into that was that pick onto Oko.
Oh yeah.
If that flank goes out without being checked, it's just a clean sweep after that. Unfortunately, the 2v1 not working the way of Boise State.
Yeah.
You got to commend a lot of these flank attempts coming out from San Jose State because they're not afraid to go straight to the territory of the Broncos towards that respawn and run it all the way around.
Yeah, and it's allowing San Jose to just full stack towards the other side because of those deep lines that they're getting from the flanks.
Koss. Gonna bump right into Oko, takes him down. Becky's still finding Skies. Pressure is on deep. The Broncos are going. Master able to stay up, stay alive. Thane will take him out for good this time.
Koss has the ace sight, so he might have a really good timing here.
Yeah, it's also being rotated by San Jose all the meanwhile. But it still is a good angle set up by Koss.
Broncos invest their KJ ult.
Oh, Koss is able to grab one. He has the angle for another. Skelsis cleans it up. Boise State, they see the high ground. They know exactly where they got to aim, and Daimyo finds it. Boise State getting round number 2.
That was a great round by Koss. He got that opening pick on A, and he quickly took that timing. Full knife out running towards the A side, gaining that space for his team, which is exactly what they needed.
And it was pretty chaotic. Yeah, that's the man of the round right there. Just costs. Right place, right time. You know how to maneuver around it. We want to give thanks to ICCU for their continued support of Boise State Esports. Thanks to ICCU, Boise State Esports has won multiple national championships and piled more than 1,600 wins. ICCU, looking after your daily balance. Visit iccu.com. So heading into this state of the game, we are going to be switching sides now to see how Boise State will handle being on defense against San Jose State.
Skies again with this frenzy. We saw in the previous half on the opening pistol round. Skies put in a lot of work with this frenzy, so excited to see what they will do this round.
Oh, this is Swift. Right coming in, Skelesis. Can't take him out, neither can Master, but he was able to grab one, walks into two. No, he was quick enough now. Coming in is Koss! Finds Konpeki. Plant coming in. San Jose able to get the spike down. Koss versus the world. What does Koss have?
If there's anything we know about Koss, he's the clutch king. So can he pull it off again?
Not in the sights. Utility of San Jose. He spotted out that peak, so has a chance to go for it. Is a bait now being played by Jackson. He'll have to walk to three. He has to rush it now. Koss finds Jackson. Needs to get in quicker. Can he get another pick? No. Yori finds the kill. This round belongs to San Jose State.
Yeah, and you can just see the confidence coming in from San Jose State. It's very unlike them from the last previous map on fire. They're now doing a fast hit right off the get-go into B site. Very slow previously.
Now the setup coming out for Broncos.
Broncos will force here. Turn this momentum in their favor.
Yeah. They really do have to. San Jose State one game away from getting onto match point. We got a lot set up over towards
Koss
A
again
site.
with that Marshall, he's feeling it.
Skies, the angle. One down from San Jose State. Does give a opportunity for the Broncos to start their comeback. Master doesn't realize they're right above that window. Here's the fire, but they get to him faster.
Looks like San Jose wants to go towards C, but they're playing very cautious again, not wanting to give picks towards those weaker buys.
Here we go.
Exec.
That's the type of execution San Jose has been doing all day. Once they get towards the site, they all run in. They all drop their utility. They all get ready for a fight. The Broncos need to get a retake going into their favor. They desperately need this. Be able to stay in. Staying Dane. Couple shots come in. He'll find Skelesis with Skies on the return angle. We'll get some pop shots going through. Tries to find it, but too long range. Oko gets one, Oko gets two. Yuri cleans it up, and that is another round for San Jose State. Match point for San Jose State.
Oko's just on fire for San Jose State, just getting in there really, really fast and just able to pop off with opening picks, and also able to close it out that round.
That has been the challenge. Oko, I completely agree with your sentiment. Oko's a very fast player and not afraid to challenge any members of Boise State to 1v1 straight up. Has been getting the better of most of those. Broncos don't have much left in the gas tank. They need to find anything they can. 10 back-to-back wins is a lot to ask for, but they're going to try nonetheless. Gelsa steps up. Point getting taken over in A side. Daimyo is able to get one kill. Master gets the other on the Yuri. Still stepping forward. Dane returns fire, but so does Skies. Konpeki shoots away. Here comes Daimyo for the 3K. And the Broncos finally bounce back.
The Broncos not out yet. You can see a little spark of energy that round. I mean, they just flooded in there.
Yeah.
Full confidence, full steam ahead. And it paid off for them, which is exactly what I think they need right now, is just some confidence, just playing together exactly like that round.
drive my production a little bit crazy. They need aggressively aggressive plays. All right, next round for Boise State University. On defense, swift attack now coming out from San Jose State. They're not wasting any time whatsoever as they begin to charge towards A site.
Oko, right up in there, leading San Jose into the site.
Oko finds Master, but Daimyo's gets the return kill. Now the rest coming out from the spawn area. We'll be able to find Thane, still jumping around. Scalsis getting whatever information he can off of that drone. Has an idea of where they are. Daimyo grabs Jackson, now jumping in. The Broncos attacking swiftly, attacking fast, and they will get another consecutive round into their favor with this defuse.
Yeah, and I think that was like a replica of last round that we saw from Boise State. I mean, they're just playing very quick, but also very unified, and I think it's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to take this battle.
Playing fast doesn't allow San Jose to kind of set up a lot of the positions they've been doing.
Right.
I do start to notice more and more that San Jose is a slow-playing team. So when they take a site, usually, yeah, sure, it's a quick attack, but then they set up around it to defend it from all angles. If you don't allow that setup, that's where the Broncos can kind of take advantage of a lot of that chaos that they seem to thrive in.
Right, and kind of catch San Jose off guard and not allow them to get all that utility out if they're already on site. So hopefully Boise State can keep that up. Looks like San Jose is taking a little bit different of approach this round, playing a little bit slower as they learned from the last two rounds.
There's a 5-stack in Skies. I have no idea.
They all got pistols.
Oh, man. Becky's right there. Oh, don't go through that door. It's too scary. Jump scare about to happen. Kopecky gets Skies. Oh, but Master is going to start to pop off. 3K for Master. And has more waiting to grab. 4K. He wants the ace, man. He wants to grab every single member of San Jose State. Turns that corner. Can't clean it up for the ace. Doesn't matter. The rest of the Broncos are there to do the job. That's another round for Boise State.
Man, what a great round by Matt. I mean, you can tell he's still got some fight left in him. Popping off of rounds like that. I mean, it's exactly what Boise State needs.
My question is, where's the teamwork, man? You got to give Master the ace. You got to go in there, sacrifice yourself. Okay, it's to be fair, it's match point, so this is more said in jest than anything else. But
true.
He was so close to it.
It's like the paper X style. Just jump with everybody's bunny hop and let that one guy get the ace.
Yeah. I've seen them do it in the past. I forgot what team it was against.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, match point is a little different. Game's on the line, so I can understand it from both sides of Boise State.
We said we needed to get 10 consecutive wins to be able to test in overtime. It's 3 so far. And we find more as Cos holding this long sight for the team. We'll have to back off.
San Jose's pressuring this garage, wanting to break this util. Cos aware.
He's very aware.
And spammed. Good spams by Cos.
2 for 1 found by the Broncos. See the movement now coming out. Grab the spike. Master stays up after getting taken down by Oko. Scalsis grabbing 1 kill, but Master needs to be quick about this if he wants to stay alive. I don't think that's going to be the case. Master can't get it in time, so Yuri will take him down. 3 versus 2.
Broncos got a flank of their own with Skies popping his ult, but San Jose be aware of it.
Oh, Skies finds pick number 1, jumps in, tries to get the second. Not going to find it. Did get some damage in, though. Needs to clean it up. Cos will do just that. And that is 4 in a row. Now coming out for the Broncos. The comeback. I'm starting to see it, man.
I got full faith. You know, one round at a time, which is exactly what Boise State's doing. They're staying composed. And, I mean, you can see right here. You can see how important the flanks are on this map, especially with Haven. The flanks are very important because there's so many gaps. And a little bit, I touched on a little bit before as well. You saw that San Jose popped the ult B. It was purely a decoy to go C.
Yeah.
You know, that's what a lot of this map is about, is just faking and creating illusions for the other team, especially for the defense.
6-12 game. San Jose standing at match point, but momentum starting to shift. The Broncos need to ride this out for 6 more games.
San Jose wants to go into a C split here. Oko taking the first point of contact.
That's where things start to get rough. Peggy has been good at that mid to long range. Spike getting planted by Jackson. The point is held at C. And this has given San Jose State some time to set up as well. This is where it gets difficult for the Broncos to retake.
Before, but Cost does have that Viper spray. You got invested this round.
Right, here they come. Master, so many looking down the crosshair. Master gets one. Tries to find the second one, sees Oko up top. Scalasis will find Kompeki, but with the final kill coming in, San Jose State will take the game 2-0.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we got to give Boise some credit. They held in there to the very, very end. They kept fighting. They did not give up, so big props to them.
It is very easy, especially when they hit match point and you're that far behind,
right,
to just give up and be like, oh, it's a lost game, it's a lost cause anyway. But to get 4 back-to-back rounds when your back is already against the wall and keep that, mental at least locked in to try and close out this game,
right,
you always got to commend that.
Yeah, and I mean, being a player myself, playing this game competitively, I mean, when you're down that many rounds against a team, and especially when you lost the previous map, I mean, it can get pretty frustrating. Comms can kind of go dead, but that's when you, as a team collective, have to really dig in and keep those comms up and keep that energy up, really.
And it shows why San Jose State University is such a competitor as well. Oko, very fast play coming out, not willing, not afraid to challenge someone in the 1v1. Thane and Kompeki were also very tough opponents to have to fight against. The Broncos, they did their best to hold their own, and I think they gave a commendable performance at the end of the day. It's not the end of the world to lose this in a regular season game in the Mountain West, because eventually you can come back in playoffs, and of course the land setting that can happen in the future. I know we'll have Mountain West playoffs in Phoenix. If the team's playing there, that could be a pretty awesome way to try and bounce back.
Right, and I mean, also, like I said, as a competitor, I'm looking at this game and I'm reflecting on it, and I'm licking my chops to play them again for the playoffs. So, I mean, yeah, I think it was a great performance by Boise State. Came up short, but I think there's some good things.
Before we close out, because you have the player perspective, I do want to ask, in a loss like this, is this something where you just go back, you sit down, you watch a lot of the tape, and just be like, okay, what are some of the things I did wrong? What are some of the trends that they have?
Yeah, so I think from experience, we would watch the VOD, see kind of what macro went wrong with the game plans, maybe some of the play calling from the IGL.
Yeah.
But also, I think from the Boise State perspective, I think one thing that they will look at is a lot of the gaps they left. San Jose was exploiting a lot of their gaps, especially on Haven. You can see that they were getting those flank timings, inserting players deep in their spawn, and it was punishing Boise State round after round after round. And so I think that's something that Boise State's going to take away from watching those VODs. I also think on top of that, they're going to look at their comms, right? I think they're going to look at it and see, oh, are our comms dead here? How's our energy? How are we responding after we lose this round or after we lose X amount of rounds? So there's different components, I would say, in terms of macro game plan stuff, like those gaps I was talking about, but also just team energy, team comms. How are we presenting ourselves in the server as players and as a team? And that's where the team chemistry comes in. So I think there's different layers to it for sure.
Well, want to give you a quick thanks, Kayagi, for joining us. Again, Kayagi playing part of the Valorant Blue Squad. Always great to have your brain to kind of pick away some of the knowledge that you have in Valorant, and of course the team environment. But that's going to do it for the broadcast. Want to thank you guys for joining us, and be sure to stick around because we'll have some Collegiate League of Legends a little bit later. So see you soon.
Smoke back off a little and group up. Has to be aware of the one player behind him. Of course he is. Stay good with the Guardians. Oh, but the support is there. And
Scary. Jump scare about to happen. Kompeki gets skies. Oh, but Master is going to start to pop off. 3K for Master. And has more waiting to grab. 4K. He wants the ace, man. He wants to grab everything. Get there quickly. Gets it. Master needs to watch that corner. Finds it.
Everybody trying to push. Can't quite land the shot though. Master's here. He gets hit by the utility. So what? So what? 2 free kills for Master. Again through the smoke. It's like he can see through.
earn up to 4 times the rewards with the ICCU Premier Rewards Visa credit card. It's the credit card from the credit union you love. Now earn up to 4 times the rewards with the ICCU Premier Rewards Visa credit card. It's the credit card from the credit union you love.
Scott Matlock, underrated recruit, has built himself into one of the best defensive players in the Mountain West.
What would you do if you couldn't fail? Would you see every setback as a catalyst to keep going? This is the innovator's mindset, because innovation demands daring. Is finding thousands of ways that don't work, and the one that changes everything. It's when your unrelenting spirit sees the world's needs and says, I will create something better. So, what will you do? Will you let your genius run wild? Give yourself the space to be great? Set your sights on something even bigger, because we know changing the world doesn't happen by chance. It comes out of the blue.
How's it look so far?
Great.
Comfortable?
Yes.
Times and places all in who you share 'em with. Joy,
I got in.
who you share it with.
This is a great use of your home equity.
Who you share it with.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
Since you guys have been in here, some things have changed. We've updated this place to be in its final form. New cabinets, new counters, all sorts of new stuff in here. This has turned into a place that wouldn't look out of place at an SEC or Big Ten football facility, and Dairy West has allowed us to have it here. We've taken a holistic approach to our player nutrition, and we're really thankful that Dairy West has made sure that our fueling station is the best in college esports and really at industry standard for any college athletic department.
This is our new home.